Well, we're in Melville this week. Not a whole lot going on. Cold, kind of gray outside. So we're going to check out the one business that's open today. Hi, Daniel Phillips. I don't think we actually officially met. For roughly the last 100 years, the town of Melville has relied on Canatellas.
1923 is when my great-grandfather and his son, my grandfather, opened the store here in Melville.
Coming over straight from Sicily in the 1880s, it wasn't originally the store business that Grant Canatella's great-grandfather was planning on.
I wanted to farm and ultimately ended up here in the Melville area. An old story that was told to me was as he was riding around or riding his horse, whatever, he saw weeds as tall as the homes here, and he felt that if weeds could grow this well, he could grow a good crop.
The store passed from generation to generation, now in the hands of the fourth generation. For Grant, though, it's been an unexpected journey.
Got out of college and moved away. I guess got out of high school. I was glad to be rid of the store, I guess you could say, just because it's. But then once you get married, have a child, and things kind of change, you want to kind of get back to your roots.
But not one that he regrets.
It's been really good. I got to work about 14 years on the side of my dad, and had I not come back, I would have definitely missed out on that.
The store, now not only full of any supply you could think of, but also memories spent as a child growing up inside the store he now helps to run.
Our mom may have had errands to run, so you just got dropped off at the store to kind of hang out, and of course Dad would find odd jobs for you to do. So yeah, but there's a lot of good times growing up in the store with, we did this, my cousins and I did this little trick with a quarter on a string, and we would get up underneath the coolers and toss the quarter out, and when a customer would walk by to pick it up, we would jerk it out. So it was that was a lot of fun. So a lot of games, and then we were always closed on Sundays. We got to ride the bicycles in the store.
Those memories have grown into the things Canatella's is most known for to this day.
Italian influenced foods, it definitely, came from my great-grandfather, grandmother, who taught their children, and on down. And our Italian sausage recipe is what was told to me was my great-grandfather's. Our olive salad, which is our own recipe.
And their signature dish.
Central Grocery in New Orleans. My dad went in there one time to pick up fennel seed for our Italian sausage when I first moved back, and he told the owner that I was working on creating a muffalata, and the guy said, well, the first thing you have to do is have a good bread. So that was kind of what I started was with the bread.
The muffaletta.
Keep adding to it, taking away, and till you have something you really enjoy.
Hailed as one of the best in the state.
You got to have definitely a good olive salad, but you have to have a good bread that's going to work well with the with the oils that's in it. It's not going to become too soggy. So here we have a beautiful muffalata.
Also, a throwback to Grant's childhood memories.
When I moved back, just try to give the store a little more diversity. Moved back, put a kitchen in at the store, did some baking, and we grew up as a muffalata was a real treat when my parents would go to New Orleans and bring back one of these sandwiches, and so something all of us kids really liked, and I said I'm gonna learn how to create a muffalata.
So from homemade bread to his own blend of olive salad, the muffaletta has become one of the staples of the store. A store that remains the last remnant of a once booming Melville.
We're doing everything we can to keep this store going, for our people in town here.
And while that store will serve as a flagship, there is an expansion into Baton Rouge coming for Canatella's.
Bring some of the stuff we're known for and take it to an area that has a much larger population.
So we ended our trip to Canatella's the way you'd expect. Dave swore by this, so. Oh, that's awesome. And Grant sent us on our way to the Lafayette-Iberia Parish border. In Melville, I'm Daniel Phillips for KTC TV3.
No, ma'am. You're fine.